Welcome to Conemaugh Memorial Medical Center for our 11th annual dedication of our organ, tissue, and cornea donor recognition wall. I'm Kathy West with Nursing Administration. We thank you and celebrate the generosity of your loved ones in giving the gift of life to others. Throughout my years of nursing, the most incredible act of love and kindness I have witnessed in these hours of torment is the selflessness of donors and their families. When their entire world feels like it's collapsing around them, they find the courage and the strength to say yes to donation and to be the light to someone else's life. You have not only found a positive light in your darkest hours, but you have been that light for others when they needed you the most. The donor recognition wall now contains a photo of your loved one, and their selfless act will not be forgotten. Our donor wall is a visible testament to the unparalleled gift given by all donors and their donor families. As patients, visitors, and employees pass the donor wall each day, they are reminded of the need to help others and those who have already given the gift of life. The interactive kiosk includes a database of recent and past donors and recipients. The kiosk will allow us to continue honoring your loved one and sharing the positive impact of donation, providing patients, visitors, and employees the opportunity to learn more about our donors. As we honor our loved one and view their photo, I will read the short summary you shared. We will then have a moment of silence. Now to the donor wall. Douglas Imler. Douglas enjoyed bowling, fishing, hunting, and loved animals. He was a member of the Roaring Spring Lions Club, the Chestnut Ridge Ambulance Association, the Imler Volunteer Fire Company, and he volunteered for BSA. Martinsburg was Doug's hometown. His birthday was February 16, 1958, and Douglas's memorial date is February 24, 2020. Patricia Supaka Patty. Patty loved going to a friend's camp in Emporium and trout fishing the streams. She also loved flower gardening and shooting pool in the ladies' pool league. Her hometown was Ime. Birth date, December 13th, 1957, and her memorial date was June 23rd, 2020. Arthur Stifler III, Artie. Artie loved life. He had the purest, kindest heart and would do anything for anyone. Artie's biggest love was children. His gift with kids was one that not many have. All the kids who knew him called him Uncle Artie. His family always came first, but for Artie, you didn't have to be blood for him to call you family. Artie loved his family. He loved children. He loved tattooing and dirt bike racing, making others laugh, and just being there for others. His hometown is Johnstown. Birth date is March 22nd, 1994. His memorial date was September 4th, 2020. Richard McIntyre. He has a beautiful smile and a loving spirit. His memorial date is June 4th, 2020. Natasha Williams, or Tasha. Natasha is the mother of 2 children, a son and a daughter, who she cared for very, very much. They were her life. She loved listening to music and singing. She was a giving individual who loved to make people laugh and to smile. Johnstown was her hometown. Her birthday, March 1st, 1998, and her memorial date was July 5th, 2019. Albert Baumaster, or Al. Albert enjoyed hunting and fishing and spending time with his family. His hometown is Duncansville. His birth date is June 28th, 44, and his memorial date is May 1st, 2020. Dorsey A. Miller, Jr. Dorsey loved life, and he was a great husband. He loved his family and was very, very proud of his son and daughter. He worked very hard all his life. Dorsey's passing was very unexpected and hard on all of us. Hometown is Elton. His birth date is February 8th, 1955, and his memorial date is May 15th, 2020. Denise Shawless. Denise deeply loved her only grandchild Caden and daughter Nicole. She loved the Lord. Denise enjoyed cooking for her family and was an excellent cook. She smiled with her eyes. She loved to make people laugh and was very good at it. Boswell was her hometown. Her birth date was July 12, 1957, and her memorial date is April 3, 2019. Gregory Monk. Greg loved people of all ages. He hunted deer and fished. He enjoyed swimming, skiing, snorkeling, billiards, baking, cooking, lawn care, and picnics. He loved all animals and going to the Elks Lodge. Greg would do anything for his family and friends. Johnstown is Greg's hometown. His birth date was February 17, 1971, and his memorial date was January 24, 2020. Michelle Stevens. Michelle loved spending time at the beach with her family. Her birth date is April 6, 1967, and her memorial date was March 10, 2020. Alan Killian, or L. Alan enjoyed music, fishing, and the beach, and he loved making knives. He had a special devotion to Mother Mary and St. Jude. His hometown is Johnstown. Alan's birthday was May 25th, 1953. His memorial date is August 1st, 2020. Walter Gleason, or Wally. My husband served in the Army. He is a retired lieutenant from SCI Benner. He loved to fish off of his boat and go quad riding. He loved riding his motorcycle. Wally enjoyed camping and loved nature. He loved his family, friends, and his dogs. His hometown is Mineral Point. His birth date is August 24th, 1961, and memorial date is November 7th, 2020. Robert Thomas, or Butch. Butcher Robert was a dedicated coal miner, a beloved husband, father, and the best grandpa ever. His hometown is Boswell. His birth date is February 3rd, 1945, and his memorial date is December 8, 2019. Cody Kephart. Cody loved spending time with his family. He enjoyed golfing, fishing, and hunting with his parents and brother. Cody was a registered nurse at Conemaugh, where he loved helping and caring for others. It was a passion of his from childhood and remained throughout his life. His hometown is Portage. His birth date is April 6, 1995, and his memorial date is June 6, 2019. Frederick Jasmine, or Jazz. Fred, or Jazz, loved fishing and boating. He loved people, and he was a great storyteller. His birth date is May 5th, 1947. Memorial date, May 24th, 2019, and his hometown is Algonac, Michigan. Matthew Launis. His nickname is Matt. His hometown is Johnstown. His birth date is January 25th, 1983. His memorial date is August 26, 2019. Lee Ann Durica, or Lee. Lee loved her cats so much. She had a heart of gold, very caring and hardworking. She loved her new car. She loved watching paranormal shows. She called them her ghostly shows. Leanne was a truly beautiful person, inside and out. She would have done anything for anyone if she could. Hometown is Johnstown. Her birth date is March 23rd, 1987, and her memorial date is December 28th, 2019. Benjamin, or Ben, Lesho. Ben loved golf, family, and friends. He was the glue of the family. He was a jokester. The one word to describe Ben was love. He helped everyone, and he made them smile and feel important. Ben was a good soul. His birth date, February 1st, 1991, and his memorial date is April 14th, 2019. On behalf of Conemaugh Health System, we extend our deepest sympathy and condolences to the families of our recent donors. Please remember that your loved ones are heroes who selfishly gave the final gift that forever changed the lives of others.
Hello, I'm so honored to join in such an important occasion. My name is Susan Stewart, and I am the President and CEO of the Center for Organ Recovery and Education, or CORE. Before I begin, I want to thank Conemaugh Health System for bringing us all together, even though it's virtually, to celebrate the miracle of organ donation and to honor the donors and donor families who make transplantation possible. At CORE, we coordinate the surgical recovery and transplantation of organs, tissues, and corneas. But our work is about so much more. It's about the donor families who find comfort in knowing that their loved one lives on through others who also, on the worst day of their life, looked beyond their grief to give the gift of life. It's about the recipients. They are so incredibly thankful, and who, because of the generosity of someone they may never meet, now lives every day to the fullest in gratitude. This event is about giving the gift of life, and a very important part of that is recognizing our partners who fulfill that gift through transplantation at Conemaugh Health System. The hospital leadership, including CEO William Caldwell, ACR Kathy West, and CMO Dr. Elizabeth Dunmore, as well as the ODST physicians and our donor advisory group, who have built a culture of donation and transplantation that is hardwired across this great institution. In 2019, Conemaugh Health System was able to provide the gift of sight to more than 30 cornea recipients. The family of 10 organ donors looked beyond their grief to give a second chance to 33 transplant recipients. And Conemaugh also helped save the lives of nearly 2,000 others through tissue transplantation. In 2020, Conemaugh Health System was able to recover 22 corneas to provide the gift of sight to 44 cornea recipients. 9 donor families gave life to 15 transplant recipients. And you were able to heal the lives of more than 2,200 other individuals through tissue transplant. And it is this culture that enables our donors and donor families, the true heroes of transplantation, to change the lives of recipients and their families forever. I know many of those generous donor families are watching us online today. Please know that your loved one's legacy will live on and they will never be forgotten. You are a powerful beacon of hope for the 110,000 individuals waiting nationally. And hope is the anchor that keeps them holding on. On behalf of CORE's Board of Directors and staff, as well as our transplant recipients and friends, today we are honored to pay tribute to you and to your loved ones. In closing, thank you to the incredible staff at Conemaugh Health System for partnering and making donation part of your everyday culture so that we can continue to save lives. Thank you.